Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we are back in Skyblock 2 land, and we have got objectives. Let's see what we've got in the book. Let's see what the quest book is telling us to make. An oak crucible. We've now got some wood. I've done some wood farming. I've been playing with the trees, so we've got some wood in there. So let's get some of that bad boy out. I think we needed about 6 of it. I don't really remember, but we can just do that, I think. And pachow, we got an oak crucible. This is the route to water. We're going to pop him down there, and we are going to check our questing book. Should be now a tick in a box. There he is, and that's giving us 3 hoppers. I mean, it's not fabulous. It's not like the drill. What the hell is that? The rod of shifting crust. Good God, that looks exciting. We could probably do with a second one. I think if I put saplings in there I get water or something. Make some clay. Crucible full of water. What do I put in the crucible? I think it's leaves. I honestly do. Yes, it is. Okay, so that will get me a tank of water, and that's good. We need a second tank of water, and we also need, with our iron, 1, 2, 3, a bucket, and then we can make an infinite water supply. No more shenanigans. That would be an end to all shenanigans if we had an infinite water supply. And an end to all shenanigans is a bonus. So let's make infinite water supply kind of around here somewhere. Kind of want to do this. Kind of want to go bang, 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 and that one might not work out for us. Oh, it does. Okay, so we're going to put one water there, and we'll get one we can snatch from the middle there. That's good. This is taking a little bit of time. We're halfway, roughly halfway to where we need to be. How is the tree farm doing? It is not doing anything. We could do with more dirt in there and just finalising that. But we did get a reasonable amount of dirt. So what's the next objective after this? Clay. Clay means dust, doesn't it? So we need to do some hammering. Let's do a little bit of hammering. Hammering is dull. Hammering is dull as dishwater, but it needs to be done. Okay, and let's grab some cobble. Boop. And let's make some hammers. So if we get that and that, that makes us 4 hammers. Bop. Get some cobble. I don't know if we can hammer dense ores. Can we hammer dense ores? No, we can't. We need the advanced hammer to hammer dense ores. So it's just going to be a case of placey, like this, you see. There's probably a wand I can do this with. I might need to look at the wands shortly, or there fairly soon, because this is tedious in extremis. The whole process of getting to dust, because dust isn't early game. Dust is in the hammering game. Dust is way late game. Dust is like miles away down the tree, and no fun to get at really. But we need a fair old chunk of it. We don't need for purposes of what we're doing now. We don't need vast quantities of it, but we will need a reasonable large amount of it. Alright, so that gets us some gravel. Quite a bit of gravel. We should be able to get pushed to 2 stacks, I think. 2 stacks should be a good start. Gravel's an easy one to get because it's at the top of the tree, so we can do that anytime. We can just throw out and get some gravel. Okay, that's all good. Let's smack that. But dust not so easy to get at. We lost a bit of material there. Never mind. Never mind. Let's just build one of them, and build one of them, and build one of them, and build one of them. At this point, a builder's one would be brilliant, but we don't have one, so let's not and say we did. Moving on with our lives. Almost celebrating the fact that we don't have what we need. Almost. But not quite. We will push on and get the dust that we need, because this is going to turn into soil, which is It is a bit of a pain that this turns into soil, because soil is not what we need. We will need it at some point, but it's kind of an intermediary that we don't really require straight off the bat. Let's hammer that out, and let's hammer that lot out. There we go. So we just got tons of soil, still got loads of gravel, which we will finish off, because why not? And then I believe it goes from dirt to sand, and then from sand to the dust that we need. And it's always good to sieve dust. I always find it the best approach to sieve dust. We kind of lost a... Oh, we got a flint, didn't we? Don't quite know how we got a flint, but we got a flint. The Sphax texture pack likes to put little patchy knobs of grass around, so it's all a bit weird, but that's okay. I went with Sphax because I thought it's just a little more interesting than the standard, and it's higher resolution as well. You get less janky lines, although it does seem to be causing some sort of anomaly that I keep seeing out of the corner of my eye whenever I turn my head in the game. Something goes on the left-hand side of the screen. I don't quite know what it is, but it does. It's a little bit annoying, but we'll cope. We'll cope. Let's do the job properly, shall we? There we go. That's all the dirt out there in one hit. Shazam. And oops, not really close enough there. Shazam. There we go. We've got a bit of sand. Got a bit of sand and just sand. Just sand. We got one dirt back actually. Let's get rid of that as well. Because why not? How's our hammers doing? Have we got like one left after this? We got one left after this, so this should get us to dust. Plentiful supply of dust gets us plentiful supply of clay. We will push this all to dust, just so that we've got all the dust we could ever possibly need. Because having plenty of dust is essential in this. Lots of dust means we can get on with the smeltery much easier. Oh dear. Do you think I made a cock up there? Well, what we can do is that, and then I can just go up here and do the job. Oh. Ah, that's better. Something went wrong there. A little something went wrong there, but that's okay. Hopefully that won't despawn in the time it takes us to get this thing built. The ores that drop. It's just physics. Just physics. Just being annoying, really. Just physics. All kind of annoying. Sorry, I moved away from the microphone. I apologise profusely for that. Shouldn't have done it. Unprofessional. I'm doing it again. So unprofessional, I'm actually doing it again. Alright, let's hammer this lot back. Badooshk. There we go. Got a bit of sand back out of that. And then badooshk. There's our last hammer. Just taking charge of the situation, taking names, doing the do, and we will get that out too. Good. So we need to repeat that a number of times, probably just to build the smeltery more than anything. But we've got now a means. All right, let's grab that bucket of water out of there and fill that up with saplings again. That can go over here. Now, how much clay does it say it needs me to have? Let us consult the book. Clay. It wants us to make clay. 1 clay. Okay, we can do that. So that is disappeared into there. Over here, somewhere, will be our chicken farm, which we haven't got to yet, because we need to make a shop before we can build a chicken farm. And that's all viable. We just need to wait for that to finish doing its job. So we will need 2 stacks of clay, 2 stacks of sand, and 2 stacks of gravel. These are the things what we don't need. Oh, big stretch. So we should have enough dust here to make enough clay. Way more than we actually need. We should have vast quantities. So that shouldn't be a problem. Tree farm's doing well. It's nice space. There's plenty of room above the trees, so a big tree could, if it wanted to, pop in. I think I had one while I was doing my work. I think I built the thing 4 times and chopped it down 4 times, and I think I had one big tree in all of that time. There was one sapling seemed to be going up by 2 saplings every time until I did the 1 round. I think it was like the 3rd round or something, and then the saplings just stack of saplings just like that. And I think that was probably down to a big tree. My take on the situation. So we're up to 784 in the water stakes. After this, it's getting our hot crucible, which is going to be a bonus. We do need bone meal for that, which does mean I am going to have to sieve. Sieve you can get bone meal from, can't you? Sieving gravel. Sieving gravel gets you bone meal, so that's a way forward there. We don't have to go and fight those bloody skeletons. They would kill me. It's as simple as that. They're mean. They're meanie pantses. There we go. Water. Back in the crucible, and then bam, bam. Job done. Tick a box. Nice job. Nice job. And from that we got an ME drive. Okay, well that's one thing we will have to build, and now we don't no longer have to build that. Obviously we'll build more than one of them, but it's a corner cut. It is a corner cut. So now we're looking at getting a crucible up and running, which is, as I said, bone meal. So we want to think about sieving. So what I want to do is get my sieve mesh and my heavy oak sieve. These are the 2 things we're starting with. I want to grab my flint out of there, and we want to go boop, and I think it's just surrounded by, maybe it's not surrounded by. Let's put it in here. Mesh. It is 6. Okay, that's okay. That's better, in fact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 6 is better. And then, if we've got enough iron, we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can make it into an iron mesh, which I think is better. Gets us good a resources as. Do you like the use of the English language there? Gets us good a resources is. We will pop this over here, and we will put the sieve mesh in it. So that's an iron reinforced, iron stiffened, if you will, mesh. We need gravel for that bad boy, so we need to take a stack of this and hammer it down. Unfortunately, more hammering needed, so just so we can sieve more than anything. It is a burden, indeed. It is that the hammering has to be done manually, but it's only a short-term burden. Eventually, everything will be happening automatically. In reality, we could just go mining in the mining world and get everything we need, but as we found, that place a little bit bloody dangerous. Okay, that got us all the gravel there. So what we can do is take this to the crafting table, whoops-a-daisy, and make this into compressed, and then take it back over to the sieve, and then we should be able to just do this. Shazam. 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 Hopefully this is getting us bone meal. I'd like to think this is getting us bone meal. It's getting us a lot of stuff. One more. Let's check. It got us no bone meal. Well, that's a bit of a blow. Let's have a look what we need to actually sieve to get bone meal. Bone meal. It's from sieving we want to look at it. So that would be the heavy sieve. So it's compressed dust. Oh god. Well, we have got dust. We have got some dust. Ideally, I don't want to sieve away all my dust. Let's do 3 of them and see what that gets us. Additionally, let us knock out a big chest. I think that's going to be important round about now. There we go. 2 boxes, because we've got an inventory full of honking great piles of garbage at the moment. We could do with evening that out a bit. Let's get rid of all of order crystal. Boop, boop. No, not my meat. I don't want my meat in there. Slamming my meat in the chest. Not healthy. Okay, that's good. So we got, what? 26 iron bits. Alright, let's see what we get from the dust here. We should get bone meal. But it did only mention flint, stiffen mesh. And sometimes these don't seem to be backward compatible. Hey, we got 3 bone meal. That sucks. That sucks immensely. That's an immeasurable amount of suckage right there. I do like what you get from the dust though. Sieving dust is just the way forward, isn't it? Sieving dust is just rules the world. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. That just isn't going to be enough. We need to go. We're going to go ham on the dust. Damn it! I didn't want to do this. Ah, damn. We need that dust for making clay, for reasons and stuff and things and bits and bobs. I did not want to go ham on it. 8 bone meal. That should be enough to build the initial crucible. Should be. We've got some stuff in there. Okay, I like that. I like that. Right, let's make another clay with a Badoop and the Badoop. And let's chuck a dust in there. We've got 4 dust left before we get into the full 64. And that gets crafted into that. Good. Good, good, good. That gets mixed with that to make that. Then that goes over here in there to do that. That's an unfired clay crucible, which doesn't ding us. No. And so if we fire that with that and 2 of them, that should ding us. I still got 1 porcelain clay left. Did my maths not work out? Oh, of course it didn't. It's 7, isn't it? Crucible. There we go. We dinged. We did the ding. We have got the crucible. What we're going to do is we're going to place it, if we can. We've got some dust, so that will do. Bop, bop. We want it there. We'll break that out. Break that out. Get some cobble in there. So we can get that ball rolling, and then we can check the book. And we dinged. We got an invar hammer. It's not the worst thing in the world. I can live with an invar hammer. We will need to do more hammering, so it will be useful tool. The lava is being produced, which is good. We will need to enhance this to produce more lava, and maybe use lava as a power source. I don't know. I don't know. I've not gone there yet. I've not gone there yet. But I think from Furryearsworld for now, we are going to go with a cheery old ta-ta.